Hey Virgos, welcome to my channel. This is a love related reading for you. How do you see them and how do they see you? Okay, before we move on, before we start, I want to say thank you very much to all of my viewers, Virgo viewers, for subscribing, for sharing my videos, for commenting. This really means a lot to me. So thank you very much. Thank you for being on this journey with me to, becoming a better human being. And I just wanted to show you something new. So I've got some innovation in my tarot. I got those beautiful cards from my spiritual teacher, all right, and they illustrate pictures of hot, sexy women with long legs, all right. So if you are a male viewer and you get a card like that, okay, or a card like that, or just cards that basically view illustrate women, okay, sexy legs, very sexy, this can still be you, okay. So don't forget, yes, we've got here, I think there's one male here for the lovers card. The majority of the cards, 99%, are women being pictured, and these are the energies. So even if you're a male viewer, don't worry about this, okay. But I'm gonna use them from now onwards just because they've got a beautiful explanation of the energies and the keywords, okay, that can help you to perhaps identify your love interest, personality a bit better. All right, so Virgos, let's begin. Basically, your love reading, how do they see and how do you see them? So kind of soulmates or whoever comes to your mind when you think, in terms of love. This reading's been easy because I feel like Virgo, these cards in your reading, they come up, the same cards come up over and over again, and it's been like this since May, okay? In general love reading, I mean, not all of them, but I feel like there's a certain pattern of your behavior that keeps repeating. And I think you know what it is, and we'll talk about it in a moment. But the general energy, overall energy for your reading, the bottom of the deck, is the Empress card, okay? And you also got that in your, as an outcome, in your general reading, okay. So right now I feel like you might be experiencing love, you might be giving love to people, okay. You are a provider, okay. You're like a super, if you're a woman, you're a super mother who goes to work and cooks, clean, and still got time to catch up with news. So you right now feeling surrounded by love and you sharing your love, okay. But we're talking about a love related reading, perhaps your soulmate connection, and we've got the Empress card. So I feel like you might be dealing with the Empress, Virgo, okay. And Empress, I feel like it might be an earth sign. It might be a Taurus or Cancer, okay. That's how I feel like it, or perhaps Scorpio. So, but don't worry about the star signs, it's just my feeling, but I might be wrong, okay. So just take it as resonates with you. So Virgo, how do they see you? And they see you with Queen of Pentacles, okay. They see you with the Chariot card, and they see you with Three of Swords, okay. This is how they see you. So Virgo, now I'm going to look into those cards individually, all right, one by one, with using the new deck as well. So they see with Queen of Pentacles, okay. And Queen of Pentacles, she's a woman who's sitting on her throne. She's very chilled, very calm. She's very content with her life, Virgo, because she's achieved financial stability. and she's very much in tune with her emotions. She's in tune with the nature as well, so she likes nature just like you do, Virgo. And there's a rabbit here. This rabbit indicates to look before you leap, okay? So your love interest, okay, the way they see you being very content and comfortable with your life right now, okay? And this is from the new deck. So they see you being they feel, so this is the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, they see you being, have a look, cheerful, okay? They see you being caring, they see you being charismatic, kind-hearted, and that's very much like you, Virgo. Resourceful, of course, that's you. Very trustworthy, I meant. What else does it? Very down to earth, nurturing. These are all your personality traits, Virgo, and they can see this, okay? But also they see you being moody. Are you being moody, Virgo? That's how they see you, okay? Yeah, interesting. That's how they see you, okay? But you also got a taste for luxury. They see that, and you like to give money to charities. You like to help people. Okay, and they can see this, Virgo. They also see with the Chariot card, okay? You see, and the Chariot is someone who's very confident, who moves forward in a very confident manner, who can conquer anything. And again, I feel like you are, Virgo, like that, okay? If you decide you want to get something, you get it, okay? And they can see this. But, you know, Chariot is so admired by the opposite sex or the same sex even, okay? And the Chariot's got many options, okay? So if something doesn't work out, the Chariot just moves on, okay? So that's how they see you. They see you that, you know, you are not afraid of any challenges, Virgo. They know that you are so strong that, you know, you just like, how do I put it? It probably says here, you know, you don't rely on anyone. You're self-reliant, and you are like, you know, you are like the force of destiny, okay? And you know that whatever is ahead of you, you're gonna conquer. You gotta fight it. You gotta achieve it, okay? So I think they like this and they really look up to you, okay? But they may also see you as if, you know, you are about to travel somewhere, okay? That's how they see you. They see you right now as if you've renewed your optimism, motivation. Maybe in the recent past you were lacking optimism, enthusiasm for life, but that's not how they see you now. They see you traveling somewhere. They see you having a renewed optimism and motivation, okay? And they also see you with Three of Swords, okay? Yes, so Virgo, this is quite common for you. Come on, Virgos, what is wrong with you and third-party situations? Can you just get involved with someone who's single? Just saying. So, Virgo, because you see you are the Chariot, you love challenge. So perhaps going for someone who's single might be too easy for you and not challenging enough. So you might have been involved in a third-party situation, and they know this because perhaps they were with someone and you were the third party, or they were the third party. Either way, they know this, and they know that you were betrayed. You've experienced heartache, loss, pain, and you're feeling lonely right now, perhaps, okay? And there was some kind of a painful ending, three-way situation, okay? And misunderstandings, okay? So they see you going through this, perhaps they were involved in it. They know this, okay? They know that you've been hurting or you're hurting and you're feeling lonely. They are aware of this, okay? But you should have known what you got yourself into. I know you like challenge, but you need to remember, Virgo, the free party situations they never end well, okay? They know you were betrayed, okay? They are aware of this, Virgo. Yes, or maybe you betrayed them, either where there was a misunderstanding and a very, very painful ending which hurt you, Virgo. Now let's see, how do you see them? And you see them with Ace of Cups. So the way you see them, Virgo, you are very passionate about them, okay? The way they make you feel when you see them, even when you think of them, you get butterflies in your stomach, because everything that you see about this person's got love written all over it. So have a look at this card. This is how you see them, okay? You see how emotional they are, okay? You see that everything about them screams love, love, okay? They're very artistic, creative, they're very emotional. Yes, and yeah, they're very romantic. So maybe that's something that perhaps scared you about them, okay? Because Virgo, you like people. Yes, you all about emotions, but when it comes to it, when it comes to having a relationship perhaps with you, I'm just speculating, you are afraid of love, okay? Maybe you got hurt in the past, or you know, you don't really believe in this romantic love, okay? Well, I think you do, but you sometimes live in denial. You don't want to admit it, okay? But you see them as a object of love. Everything about them screams love, passion, intimacy, okay? So you're feeling very passionate about them. You feel like the way you see them, as if, you know, they made you feel something I haven't felt for a long time, Virgo. That's why you've been hurt, okay? That's why it hurts, because love hurts, okay? Here in China, there's a very famous saying. I mean, Chinese students like to say, no pain, no gain, right? Now, you also see them with the Strength card, okay? So you see them, Virgo, as someone who's very good with animals, okay, and very strong right now. You see them as someone who managed to tame their negative emotions within them and is quite positive and strong. Someone who's aware of their self-worth, someone who, you know, doesn't doubt themselves, someone who's very you know, courageous, okay? Because for someone to tame a beast within them and control the emotion, the negative emotion, and not losing composure, and learning to do that requires patience, okay? Requires courage, okay? And you see them like that, okay? With Strength card. Yes, that's how you see them. You know, because in order to tame a wild animal like this lion, he's sticking out his tongue. That means he doesn't want to bite this woman, okay? The person has to be very much in tune, you know, with their emotions, their intuition, okay? This person is also very good with animals, okay? Very calm, okay? You see them like this, okay? That's how you see them, and you perhaps like this about them. Or the other way around could be, you feel like this is what's lacking about them. This is what puts you off about them, that they can't control the negative emotions, okay? But I feel like you see them as if they've learned how to do that, okay? That's why they're strong right now. And you like that about them. But you see them with Four of Cups. So you see them, Virgo, as if they took your love for granted, okay? They took your love for granted. Perhaps they had many options, okay? And when you offered your love to them, they were too much in their head, they were thinking, or they were not ready for it, or they thought the grass was greener. either way, you see them as if they missed opportunity of love with you, Virgo, okay, or vice versa, okay, and you feel that you know, they've yeah, you feel like they're a bit self-absorbed, you find them a little bit too arrogant, okay, you see them arrogant, you thought it was arrogant, and not nice, I mean, you see as if they act as if they are the center of the world, and you know, they rejected your offer of love, and they've missed out on opportunity of love with you. And you see this like you feel like they took you for granted, took your emotions for granted. You offered them cup of love, and they did not take it because they were daydreaming. They were thinking of what they could have instead of what they had right in front of them, okay? That's how you see them. That doesn't mean it's true, okay? So, what is blocking this connection, Virgo? What's blocking this connection is Five of Cups. It happens quite often in your readings. So basically what's blocking this connection is you and this person, you two are focusing too much on the negatives, okay? Yes, things didn't work out the way you both hoped for, but there's still two cups standing, meaning things can still work out. This guy can still go back to his castle by literally walking crossing the river on the bridge, but he's so much in his head, he's so much in his thoughts. He's feeling so regretful about his actions, okay? He's self-pitying himself. He's crying over spilled milk, thinking of all of the negative things that perhaps you did to them or they did to you, okay? And that's what's blocking you. There is no communication. There is just feeling of regret, disappointment, okay? Loss, regret, sorrow. That's how you two feeling right now, okay? Perhaps you're self-pitying yourself, but at the same time you're feeling guilty that maybe you are the one that caused this, or they feeling this way, okay? But there's no communication right now, okay? So yes, emotional hurt, that's what you're both experiencing, but there is no communication because all you're doing right now, you two, you just you know, you just keep going through the same thoughts in your mind and reflecting on what didn't work out and why it didn't work out, instead of focusing on how to move forward from this, okay, and how to learn from this and improve yourself, or perhaps get back together if that's what you want, okay? But in order to do that, you got to get out of your head, you or this person. And you see the outcome of this situation. Before I give you messages from the universe, let's look at the outcome, because the outcome can be changed if you take this guidance from the universe, okay? And the outcome is with the Six of Cups, okay? Could be reconciliation, okay? You could get back with this person if this is not a new person. And this card comes up quite often in your reading. It's been coming up since May, Virgo. Maybe, you know, maybe you're missing someone from the past, or maybe the reason why this relationship is not working, or things didn't work out, is because there's some kind of, you know, you may be, Virgo, living in the past, okay, and you gotta move on. Maybe you've been with someone before this person and they hurt you, and you've lost trust in love, faith in love. So if you've got no faith in love, you are getting caught up even more in your head, okay, thinking about it, okay, thinking that you will never be able to make it work because you haven't healed from the past experiences, from the past relationship. So the outcome is that you might reconcile, okay, with someone from the past, or yeah, that's basically what could happen. Or the outcome will be that nothing really, there will be no communication between you, but you will miss each other. Okay, you'll miss each other. Yes, maybe this person reminds you of someone from the past, makes you feel like at home. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like there is a chance for reconciliation. um but more than anything, I feel like the outcome is yeah, that you'll be missing each other, but nothing will really move on. And then we've got another outcome, one more message for the outcome is Knight of Pentacles. Okay, a Knight of Pentacles, it could be you actually, a little bit like it's someone who moves very slowly, okay, in order to achieve success. I feel like basically the outcome is that if you take it slow, Virgo, you don't have to do anything that you don't know, that you're not used to. Just take it slow, do what you normally do, focus on routine. I know you like your routine, okay. Basically, if you are, you know, Knight of Pentacles is someone who doesn't like anything new, okay. Have a look at this. This is also Knight of Pentacles. So I guess the reason why, you know, something that needs to change, I suppose, and you can take it slow, but if you keep being pessimistic, stubborn, you're very pessimistic sometimes, Virgo, you are your worst enemy, okay. So yes, I feel like you'll be perhaps focusing on work, you'll be doing what you're normally doing, you know, there's not gonna be any changes. I feel like you'll be missing this person in the future, okay, but you won't be doing anything about it, Virgo. Yeah, you just will be like, you know, you'll be slowly galloping, but you won't be doing anything, okay. I feel like you do want to offer love to this person, but you are just, like I said here, you're quite pessimistic and negative. That's something perhaps you got to change, because the messages from the universe for you, Virgo, are, again, you've had this in your general reading, I believe, 8 of Swords, okay, restrictions, okay, restrictions, run of bad luck. You gotta perhaps forget your pride and ask for help, because you are experiencing you know, a mental prison right now. You feel like you've been put in a prison. You have an illusion of being trapped in your head, in your thoughts, okay. Virgo, what you need to understand is that you are the one who put yourself there with your thoughts, with your thinking, okay. I'm sorry, I know this is supposed to be a message, but I feel like this could be also the person you're dealing with. If it is, no, sorry, let me have some wine. Cheers. It looks to me as if two of you have been analyzing the disconnection, thinking about it for so long, that two of you or one of you might be so negative about it that you are basically put yourself in the prison of your thoughts. So the way to change this is to change your mindset, okay. If you are, Virgo, missing this person, okay, going slowly, it's not a way to be. There's gonna be something more than that, okay. You need to change your mindset, okay. I know something must have hurt you, or you've hurt each other, but maybe the situation isn't as bad as it seems to you. Maybe it's just all illusion. And like I said, Virgo, you can be your worst enemy sometimes, okay. And sometimes it's good to think with your head, with your intellect, but here, if you think too much, you're gonna drive yourself crazy, Virgo, and then end up having sleepless nights, etc., etc. Another message is that I feel like, you know, well, I don't feel like it, I've got it here, 6 of Swords. So the message is like, you know, if this situation making you feel like this, giving you mental prison, making you, drives you crazy, you know, if that's how making you feel, you might as well walk away, because the situation is not stable, okay, and it's just causing you hurt. So it might be a good idea for you to consider to walk away and find something more stable, find something that'll make you more happy. Okay. I feel like the person you're dealing with, they are moving on, Virgo. Okay, they are traveling, they're moving on, they're recovering from this situation, because they have experienced, just like you have, a mental prison of their thoughts, and it's unpleasant situation, and now they're going into a positive direction. Okay, so I feel like this is what happened. Whether you were in this situation, you were very negative about the Virgo, and now the love interest, the person you had feelings for, your soulmate, they gave up on you, and they recovering, and they moving into a new direction. Okay, or vice versa, it might be you who's moving. Okay, sometimes it's good to move, you know. It's hard to get out of here, but you know, this is a very painful transformation. Okay, from walking away from drama into something more stable. It's painful, but once you get over it, trust me, time heals, and you'll be in a better place. Okay, yes, and then you will look back on this love situation, and you will, you know, be able to move forward, you know, move forward, learn whatever you can learn from the situation. Okay, stop crying over spilled milk and move on, you know, because life's too short, Virgo, and I always feel like you thinking so much. You're so self-conscious sometimes that your thoughts, your mind is your worst enemy. It's great at work, but when it comes to life and love, you know, sometimes you got to take a leap of faith, my dear, or just simply leave the past in the past and move on, because you tend to get stuck in the past because you're such a chariot. The chariot, you know, things, you love things to be challenging. Okay, but maybe it's time for you, Virgo, after all this hurt you've experienced with people, getting involved and challenging things but painful. Okay, after people taking your love for granted, and you being so much in your head because of this. Okay, maybe it's time for you to move away from these situations and have something stable in your life, because you are a beautiful soul. Okay, sometimes things do not work out for a reason, Virgo. Okay, if you feel like something is not serving you, is hurting you, if it makes you sleepless at night and you keep thinking about it, it's not good for you, it's not healthy. Okay, so I hope this resonates with you, Virgos, and have a wonderful July, and I will see you with my generals in the mid-July. Okay, ciao, and have a lovely July.